Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
I think I should be having, but where exactly? I don't remember, but that in the background, I will start one download. So here I want the CentOS 7, okay? So I want the download. So here, x64, correct? And here I want from here. So now what I want, basically, a minimal ISO you want or DVD you want. DVD will become a 4 GB, minimal will be only 1 GB. So for demo, I just minimal, I'll go for it. But if you go for this one, DVD will be easy for you. You'll have lots of utility installed. So right now, I don't want too much of utility, so I'm okay with it. Okay, so it will download in the background. Okay, so now let's move on. So here, now the question is, okay, fine. How can we get a Linux box then? Linux server. So I am going to write a step for you. So you can set up the Linux box in a laptop itself. And that is like step number 1, install Virtualbox, which is a free Virtualbox. Now from where you install, just say download Virtualbox. Okay, Virtualbox here, and this is the Oracle product key. So it's a free, so that's the reason I'm asking you to do that. VMware Workstation is also free, but others are paid. So just here you can download from Windows version and and install it. It's a exe file, so I don't have to teach you how to install it. So after installing that the VirtualBox, now create a VM virtual machine. This is the VM which I am going to show you the demo. So any questions, any confusions which you have so far? Any questions? Okay, so I have installed already the VirtualBox. Installation process I'm not showing you. Here it is in the laptop. It's a fresh installation. It's the latest installation which you have. Now, how do we create a VM? So guys, here, do you see machine, all of you? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, what you need to do is just a second. Here you need to go to machine and here new machines. Okay. Now you must be seeing one more icon which is called add icon. So what is that for? So what happens? Sometimes you have a machines created already and which is not added by this hypervisor, so you can add it. Sometimes appliance which we create, appliance is like some kind of custom package, so you can add it. Right now, let's not get into that. New. And now what is this machine I'm creating? CentOS 7. Okay. Now this CentOS 7 you have. Now the question is, where do you want to keep the machines? All the machines. So this is the root folder which has been selected. So I think I'm okay with it. There's no problem. But if you think no, I want to keep it somewhere else, so you can keep it under any directory such as C drive, D drive, or something like that. Now here you have to select what operating system you want. So Linux, Solaris, BSD, IBM, and somewhere Windows here on top. Okay, so right now my goal is very simple, Linux. Okay, so the moment you say Linux, now variant of Linux are there. Now again there are 46 plus, I mean more than 50 variants are there, but these are the popular variant which you use at. So for this training, I will primarily use CentOS or Ubuntu. Okay, so if it is CentOS, then you have to use the Red Hat stuff because CentOS is from the Red Hat company. Okay, and if you are using this one, what is it? Ubuntu, then any idea what you have to select? Ubuntu?
Debian.
Debian, yes. Again, I would request you always stick to the 64-bit. Accordingly, you have to download the image for this. So I'll go for Red Hat 64-bit. Why? Because CentOS 7 I'm installing. And next. Now here guys, you have to set the memory size. Memory size for your virtual machine. I repeat, memory size for this VM. You can set it up at the hypervisor level. So that means hypervisor will not allocate more than what you set from these C groups here. Okay, so you can set it up. So for time being, I think 2 GB should be okay, but you can drag drop whatever you want. I have I think 16 GB if I'm not wrong in my laptop, so I can allocate 2 GB. That's okay, and click next. Now here you have to allocate the disk to the VM. Okay, there are few options are there available. I would request you don't rush, don't click here and there blindly without reading. First read it if you are doing the first time. And here it says, hey, create a virtual disk now itself. Or you say, hey, do not add a disk. You can run without a disk also, and the RAM is also disk, correct? And use an existing virtual disk also, you can do that. So right now I'll create a virtual disk now. Now here they will say, hey, what kind of image disk type for virtual machine you want to create it. So you want to create Virtualbox disk image, or you want to create a VHD, or you want to create a virtual machine disk. These are the types are there. Again, sometimes when you want to migrate to some different hypervisor and all, so you need to check these types and all. It matters a lot. But right now, not complicated. Go with the Virtualbox, and that's okay. Now here you want to set, hey, the virtual disk which is 8 GB, do you want to dynamically allocate? That means it will grow over the period of time based on the users, or you want to fix the size. So I am okay with a dynamically allocated, because anyways I'm not going to use it, 8 GB overall. And then next. Now here you have to set what? Here you have to set the file location site. Yeah, so that's 8 GB which is set, and this is the file VDI file, okay, which will be there, and then create it. So yes, this is the way we created a VM. Mind it, we created a VM. We have not installed operating systems into it. Operating system means this 4 file system you have to install it in the storage. Okay. Now I would request you all to spend some time here also. See system setting. You can increase and decrease RAM and stuff like that. You can set the display storage. You can increase in this audio settings, networking, USB, share drive, and description. Most of the time, 2 settings we do a lot. Okay, specifically I do a lot. That is like a CPU, sorry, RAM and networking. So for example, if I go and setting, okay, and here I will go to system, and here from 2 GB you can make it 3 GB also. Let me tell you, all these changes what you should do in the stopping mode of VMs. You should not do in running mode of VM. These options will be enabled. So here you have a detailed options which you can select all this boot order, chipset, and all things, processors, how much allocations will happen. Right now I have a 8 CPU total in this machine. So 1 CPU selected, accelerations and all. So yep, you can do that. Here you have a networking. Here. Now I'm assuming you have fundamental knowledge on networking, but I'll put it in a simple way, not too much of confusion. NAT means you cannot access from your desktop without piping, and bridge means you can access from your desktop. Will you remove this statement for time being till you get comfortable, all of you? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. NAT and bridge. So which one you are going to use it to make it easier working? Tell me. Bridge. So bridge will connect to your Wi-Fi, okay? Wi-Fi. NAT will create their own network, and the routing has to happen. So that's a little bit different. So let's use it bridge one. Mind it, last hardcode bridge. Though you can add a multiple adapters also and click OK. Done. So these are the stuff which you have. Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to install the VMs, operating systems into it. Let me check if I got downloaded this ISO file. Here it is. Right click, and where is this setting options? And anyone have installed the operating system in the physical server? Anyone? Any one of you? I did it a lot in college, but not doing nowadays.
No.
No one?
No.
So basically, when you install the operating system in a physical machine also, and same concept with the virtual machines also, you have to set the boot device. So storage you have to set. So you have to click here, guys. Come here. Okay, storage, and this is empty right now. Do you see this plus button icon? So you click here. No, click this one, last one, and locate the virtual machines. So where is the virtual machines? Empty. Sorry. Not here you should click because you will add a more storage. Empty, this is one is added already, and right click. This UI has got changed a little bit. Yes, this is the one. So click on the empty. Again, you will have a recording, you can follow that. Empty, and then this place, and here choose disk, and choose the disk from where. So choose the disk file from download location. Here it is. Okay, again I'm repeating. Click on storage, click on empty, click on this one, and choose a disk file. And then finally go to the download where you install this one, and open, and okay. That's all. So now I set this my storage. That means my boot device is set, boot storage is set, and now I will start this machine. So here normal start. Okay, you can use this. You can pause also, you can reset also, you can close also. Okay, you can clone also, you can move also. Many things are there. You can remove also. Many options are there. And start the normal start. And here it is. Now open up, and there's some warning you will get keep popping up. Cancel this. Okay. Now here they will. I don't know whether it's visible to all of you because I cannot maximize this one. Okay, here it's a view, right? Let me change this scale mode. So is it visible to all of you?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah. So here you have to click install CentOS 7 and enter. And now this machines, I think 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes at max, you should be having. So some pop-ups will keep coming. For time being, you can ignore it. Okay. And but read it and ignore it. Okay. So it's a good practice, and you can continue like that. So yeah, I installed the latest version of Virtualbox, and then downloaded the ISO file for CentOS, and then creating a virtual machines. What are the basic configurations you have to do? You did it, and then here you are setting the language. Okay, and so now you know this kind of this problem will come. So guys, you know what? Right now, I am not able to come out of this window. See that my cursor. Are you able to follow this cursor?
Yeah.
So what you have to do? Yeah, tell me.
Control.
Control Alt, and see I came out of it. Again, when you click here, guys, this is the one problem everyone faces. So again, you are not able to come out of it. But again, Control Alt. So remember this, and then you should be able to do that. So for time being, just a second. So time being, you have to click Control Alt, and do you see continue button? Click here. And okay, so I'm not able to click. So what I have to do? I'm using tab option. Okay, look at this. I'm using tab and enter. Yes. Now here you have to select whatever you want. Okay, depends on use cases what you want, and you can set this. Now this is important, else it will not allow you to move on. That's called system under installation destination. So this you have to set it up, and for that I'm using tab and enter and done. And after that begin installation, you have seen that. Okay, done. So you can use the tab, this tab will be easy for you also, and begin installation. Now, root password installation is in progress, but in between you can set the root passwords also. So click on it. See, so sometimes it's a little slow. So here I'm setting up the root password. Hey, my name is Rajesh Kumar, and your username I want Rajesh, and here password what I want Rajesh123, Rajesh123, very weak password, but that's okay, and done. And this is the home directory, and if you want to do any changes, that's okay, and done. Okay, so done. You have to use the tab, so for easy work, done. So installation is in progress in the background. Just wait for it. Okay, now some browser stuff has come. So this is yeah, done. Yeah. Now this you can close it. Oh, I'm clicking somewhere. Okay, so here this page is not going. Let me drag this down. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I will. It's happening. I mean, I'm trying to select this, but this is not going. So let me restart this. So sometime you have these issues, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to restart it. So close. I think the installation might have happened by now. So power off. This is how you power off. And again, I'm starting, so it'll be easy for me to again navigate. Cancel, and okay, so I have to do one more time. Just wait for a few more minutes. Again, I'm doing it. Yep. So I'm using the tab now. It will be easy for me. Continue. And see, installation destination you have to select, but scroll down is not happening. So I'll click enter and done. I click enter one more time, done. Strangely, this window is coming. Last time also it came. So let me check if I can get rid of this page. This is impacting my installations. Let me close this. Yeah. Okay, so that pop-up had come. I had to close it. That was the reason. So and click done. Reclaim and just see, this is just a UI problem. I'm able to click that, but not right thing is coming. Okay, so yes, now it's so little. First time you'll have a little problem. I don't do that this one every day. So and there's a no disk selected and done. Reclaiming space and yeah, done. Begin installations. Setting root password. Now it's easy. So Rajesh 123, Rajesh 123, and done. Okay. Now you must be wondering why this so much of struggles we have for the mouse. So there is a one utility which is you can install. So this struggling of clicking on the VM and out of the VM will not be there. And the utility under the input actually, so that you can install it and get it solve this problem. I'll show you that one also. So now that VM is being installed, and I set the password, root password Rajesh123, and I think 2 more minutes it will be done and get going. Any questions so far?
Are we
Any
going
questions?
to install Virtualbox on our laptops now in this session, or
No.
are we doing
This
that
this
on
is
our
not a
computer?
lab-oriented session, so I'll give you the recordings and you can follow
Okay,
offline for that.
sounds good.
Raj, one question. So I actually installed Ubuntu on my machine long back, a virtual machine on
Yes.
VAR. So do you really need this is CentOS only for next upcoming sessions?
See, that's a good idea. You can keep it to the Ubuntu one and install one new CentOS also. So you can work with the both. Some projects they use CentOS, some projects, I mean, RHL family, some projects they use the Debian family. So you can do the most of the activities, except I would say like 99% of the commands are same in the both operating systems.
For your training, right, for upcoming trainings, do you really need CentOS only
CentOS
specifically?
7, yes. All of my training, I'm using CentOS 7. That's for sure. But sometimes I do use Ubuntu. But yeah, get it done CentOS 7 only. That'll be very easy. Okay. So now, guys, this is the VMs. You will have it. Just installation is going on. Maybe 10-15 minutes more, and then get going. So, any other questions anyone have? Now, guys, after that getting a VM, we need to start working on it. Now, how do we work? So I'm going to cover now next 1 hour Linux basics command, which I'm going to use it. So after this, you'll log in. So just wait for a few more minutes, and you will see that this VM up and running. But before that, I would like to talk about one tool actually. Have you heard about this? There's one tool which is called Vagrant. Anyone?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah,
Creating VMs automatically with some scripting.
correct. See, what was the pain I faced today while installing the VMs? Did you feel that pain? I was struggling to click here and there,
Yeah,
correct?
too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
So that is a pain, correct? So that pain we can sort it out. How? Vagrant. So that is the next topic. Before I want to cover the Linux one also. So just let me get this window, this VM. Okay, so this is still performing and it's little slow maybe. So let's not waste time. I'm going to use one of the VMs for the Linux and quickly get started the Linux training, because after this, whether it's running CentOS on your laptop or CentOS on AWS, is same thing. There's no difference. So, and I don't want to wait time. Okay, it's almost done, I guess. Here, just wait. Let's see that.
We did not mention any number of CPUs. Like what happens?
It was default actually. So there we can go and stop the VM and customize it again and increase the CPU up to the 8. I showed you under the setting options here. If you go to the setting here,
Somewhere I saw processor.
yeah. So this is the memory and this is the processors here. This is the CPU only. Processors means CPU.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to stop the VM, but it's taking time actually. Okay, so let's not waste time because your time is also precious. So I'm going to log into one of the CentOS 7. Let me see if this is CentOS 7. No, it's Ubuntu. And this is, okay, let me get the new one. That's not a problem. So CentOS here 7, CentOS 7 I want to change. 6 is old. 7 is also old. Now 8 has come. So okay, now I think we don't need a CentOS 7. We got them here. Reboot. Okay, so done. My virtual machine setup is completed, and now I can use it. Anyone remember that what networking I said to use to all of you?
Bridge networking.
Bridge
Yes,
network.
bridge. Yes, bridge. So remember that because NAT will have some problems, and bridge is good solutions. Okay, so what is the login name? Root, and password is Rajesh123. That's all. So now you can start working and with it, and I'm going to show you. So this is not comfortable for me because it's a console. I don't like console, so I like some command line utility. So for that, what should I do? I'll go to the bash. This is a color font style and all I like very much. Now how do I get IP address? So minimize this and click IPA. Now you see that there's no IP address. So this is the problem you will also face it. So what to do now? So first thing, guys, first thing you have to do, please remember the steps and you will have recordings. First thing, you have to go to network, and bridge is already there. That's a good thing. And now guys, this is important. Please remember, you have to call the networking tool to configure the networking. Now the question is, how do we do that? So that you can do through the visuals also, and you can do through the command line also. But right now I installed the minimal version of it, so I don't have a visual desktop and blah blah blah. So there's a command line which is called NMTUI. Yeah. So enter. Now here they're saying, hey, edit a connection or activate a connection. So of course I'll go and see that first edit a connection. There's one connections are already there, and here and activate now. That's all. So will you remember these steps all the time?
Yeah.
Remember that, guys. VMs, when you set it up, it's the default disabled. Networking is disabled for that. So you have to enable it. How can you enable? This is the one way to enable. So remember, network is enabled, so you can work from the outside of the VM. If it is not enabled, you have to again, work with this console, the one which I was showing you. I'm showing you right now, and that's a very difficult work. So I did enable, back it, and then quit. Now if I do clear the screen, and if I do IPA, now see what is IP address of mine, all of you. and then Control Alt, and guys, here I will do SSH. What is IP address? 192. So SSH 192.168.1.7, and username is root, right? Root @ enter. Yes. And guys, this Rajesh123 is not taken. Rajesh123. Yeah, it's taken now. So now I can work very easily with this console, which I like it. In fact, Putty also you can use it with this, and you will love working with it. Make sense,
But
guys? All of you?
if I don't have Wi-Fi without any net, so I have to use a different network interface? Like instead of bridge, I have to go to NAT for that?
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan, and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, if you would like to access the remaining videos of this playlist of 50 plus more tools which are coming under DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, DataOps, GitOps, etc. Kindly become our channel members by clicking on the joining button. You would have access to 100s of playlists and 1000s of videos lifetime access with this membership. Enjoy.